Hey, what's going on, everyone? So goal is right now is to go through all this, tear it up, process it, do whatever I have to. But this has got to get moved around and get in the right spots. That way I could either take it to the scrapyard or put it in a place where it needs to be, where it has to be taken apart, or wherever. But this video is not going to have much audio, since I'm going to put the thing on time lapse to allow me to do all that. Hopefully the camera doesn't get overheated, that way you guys will stay on the whole time. But that's stuff that's going to the market. That guy go to the market, the totes guy go to the market. So everything that's going to go to the market I'm going to put here, that way it's in a pile, and then hopefully back the trailer in and load it up. Alright, so we're going to put you on time lapse and we're going to start doing this, and I'll show you the birds are starting to make a nest. It collapsed. They were starting to make a nest, but they don't have enough ledge, I guess. Maybe I'll move the ladders and help them out. I like when the birds came here and laid eggs. Alright, so I'm going to do that and then I'll get you guys back. Alright, bye. So I figured I would make it a little bit interesting while I'm doing this, that way it's not just a quiet video the whole entire time. So each minute that passes by on time lapse, I'm going to stop the camera and give you guys a little information about myself. So for this time, I started doing storage lockers about 8 years ago when I was about 20. I was working at Taco Bell, and I quit Taco Bell to work at a place with my neighbor, Decks and Cabinets, and then while I was doing that I got into storage lockers. Just figured that was something to let you guys know. Alright, I'll see you guys back in a bit. Hey everyone, it's definitely hot out here. I'm like sweating like crazy. But second fact, let's see. Well, I used to do a lot of work for Hurricane Sandy. I used to make a lot of money doing that. So that's what helped me I don't know, buy some of the things I had, but not all of it. And I acquired a gambling problem when I was doing that because I was making so much money. But I was also spending so much money down at the casino, maybe $1,000–2,000 every trip. So, alright, I'll get you guys back in our minute. Thank you for watching. So what I was hammering at for the last few minutes is I think it's a thing that controls your sprinklers, like the timer, or yeah, I believe so, but never knew it had that big of a motor with all that copper in it. And yeah, both things are copper, so that's pretty good. So it was definitely worth opening that. Pulled out a little bit of brass since I already got it open. Yeah, it was definitely worth opening that, even though it took me a few seconds to hammer it open. For you guys, it may have took like 3 seconds on time lapse, but for me it was like 5 minutes trying to hammer it open. Alright, well, figured I would show you that, guys. Got a little brass pile going, aluminum, regular scrap. Alright, we'll get you guys back in a little bit. Bye. Alright, another fact. I know I stopped the video early, but I stopped it before to show you guys that big motor. I actually found I threw it. Another, the other one in the other one was even bigger. So tried to show that on time lapse, but I don't think that worked out. So another fact is how I got into flea markets before I got into storage lockers. I think I was 18 and was hanging out with the wrong crowd. Well, I was the only one with a car. I either had a hatchback at the time or a Contour. So a friend asked me to help him clean out some scrap out of this one place. It was an abandoned place. It used to be a paving place, but a hardware store also. So inside there was a lot of nuts, bolts, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Well, when I went in there, there was 3 pallets of grass seed, fertilizer, weed killer, like landscaping stuff. So I told my friend, I'll keep 25% of the scrap because we're using my car. I'm providing all the buckets and everything. The only thing I want is him to help me get all the grass seed and fertilizer out and to my house. So he agreed. Well, we made like $200–300 off of the scrap. So I started taking the grass seed and fertilizer. I actually started out going to Route 70 Flea Market. If people know where that is, if you live near me, you know exactly where it is. First day I went there, made $1,500. I was selling bags of grass seed, $10 a piece, and I had a full trailer load. So that's how I got into flea markets. And that's how I got into the selling business also. I figured that was something different to tell you guys. Alright, bring you back in another minute or two. We got some cleaned up, but still got a whole bunch left. Alright, we'll bring you back in a little bit. Alright, another different fact is, well, something about myself. I had 2 quads my whole lifetime. I bought one before I started dating my wife and took it out one winter. Ended up hitting a tree going about 40 or 50, again ejected. Literally just missed a tree, hitting, like going face first into a tree, but ended up laying in grass, which I was okay. But the quad, I hit the tree so hard I bent the frame and barely got that home. Then when I started dating my wife now, I bought another quad. We ended up having a lot of fun on that, and we were going through a big puddle. I went full speed through a puddle. We ended up flipping the quad over. The quad landed on top of me. My wife was okay, she got ejected into the water, but she was more worried about her phone and everything. So I'm laying in the water and I have to lift the quad off of me while she's figuring out her phone. And while I'm trying to flip the quad over, I saw her and I got my phone out, threw it to her, so she was dealing with my phone also. And ended up having to get some work on it then because I flooded the motor. No, I had to get some work on it because it ended up sitting in the garage for so long and I couldn't get it to start again. But I don't know, I guess I'm not good with quads or whatnot, and I'm afraid to get a dirt bike. But let me know your comments or thoughts. We're starting to make a little headway, but it's a slow process due to there's just so much, and like you can make a lot of money if you separate it all. So that's what I'm trying to do. We got a lot through. Now we're just checking if stuff's stainless, silver plated, copper, brass, anything. But if you guys are still hanging on with me, enjoying the facts, let me know. I just figured it was a different kind of video. It wasn't something same old. Like a lot of people, I watch their channels, they do the same old stuff. Oh, I'm cleaning out a house today. Okay, you cleaned out 50 other houses. Oh, I'm going to the scrapyard again. I know I make a lot of videos like that, but trying to make some different. Or, I don't know. You guys let me know your thoughts and we'll get you back in a bit. Alright, bye. Alright, so we did make quite a bit of room. Just clean this up a little bit. Big aluminum wire, I still didn't get the strip yet. Found quite a bit of brass. Already put the copper in, I found. Sorry, trying to do this with one hand, it's hard. I know I apologize a lot on videos. I just try not to make anyone mad or do the wrong thing. That's just the way I am. But it's starting to get a nice brass pile going. Oh, that bucket's almost filled. Then we'll have to fill another one. But I got brass there, got some copper stuff I cut off air conditioners. Copper number 2, copper number 1. Some heavy metal. More heavy metal over there. And I believe that bucket has lead in it. Alright, well, I want to thank you guys for watching and hanging out with me for today. Wasn't really all day, but it was just a short little video and you got to learn some stuff about me. Alright, see everybody next time, and thank you for watching another one of my adventures. And if you haven't already, or if you like the video, please like and subscribe. It really helps me to do more videos, and I really appreciate it. Alright, thank you guys very much. See you later. Bye.